Unlock your health potential. Learning to identify root cause. Number 15. Intestinal parasitic infections. There's a myth that intestinal parasites and parasitic diseases are rare and hard to contract. These microscopic hitchhikers are more common than you think, and they don't only affect your digestive tract. Parasitic infections are often to blame for various health issues. From digestive issues to post-traumatic stress disorder, a parasitic infection can affect your physical and mental health. A parasite is an organism that lives on or in a host organism and gets its food from, or at the expense of, its host. This relationship is a form of symbiosis, where the parasite benefits while the host is harmed, either directly or indirectly. Exploiting their host's draining resources, sucking the life out of the body, that's what parasites do by definition. Parasites can be microscopic, such as protozoa, or visible to the naked eye like worms. They range in size from tiny, single-celled organisms to large worms that can grow up to 2 meters long. Not restricted to underdeveloped countries, parasitic infections also exist in many developing or developed countries. They can affect anyone belonging to any gender, race, or socioeconomic status. Chances are that if you eat exotic meals or have pets, you are much more likely to be at risk of developing this type of infection. Parasites harm their hosts through various mechanisms, including direct physical damage, resource depletion, and manipulation of host behavior. Parasites can cause mechanical damage due to their size or number, such as intestinal obstruction from large numbers of worms or perforation of vital organs during migration, as seen with hookworms and ascaris. Some parasites form cysts that can grow large and damage tissues. Adhesive structures used by parasites, such as those in tapeworms, can also cause mechanical harm. While some parasites may not cause significant harm and could even offer protective benefits in certain contexts, their fundamental nature involves exploiting the host's resources for survival. Parasites obtain nutrients from their hosts, which can lead to malnutrition and deficiencies in essential elements like iron, contributing to conditions such as anemia. This resource drain can result in symptoms like fatigue, unintended weight loss, and a constant feeling of hunger, even with adequate food intake, as parasites consume a significant portion of the nutrients from the food ingested. The impact on nutritional status can be severe, potentially leading to stunting in children. Parasites can manipulate human behavior through various mechanisms, with the most studied example being Toxoplasma gondii, also known as T. gondii, a single-celled parasite that infects warm-blooded animals, including humans. Research suggests that infected individuals may exhibit increased risk-taking behavior, reduced impulse control, and altered personality traits. These changes are thought to stem from the parasite's influence on neurotransmitter systems, particularly dopamine and serotonin, which regulate mood, aggression, and social behavior. This manipulation may also extend to sexual behavior, as the parasite's effects on the dopaminergic system could enhance sexual drive or aggression. The horsehair worm is another example. It manipulates its insect hosts, such as crickets and grasshoppers, into seeking and jumping into water, where the worm can reproduce, by interfering with the host's nervous and endocrine systems through protein mimicry. Intestinal parasites are small organisms that can live in the human gut, causing various symptoms and health issues. It goes without saying that a healthy gut is crucial for overall well-being, influencing digestion, immune function, and even mental health. The tube that goes from the opening of the mouth to the opening of the anus is a long, convoluted, continuous tunnel that is open to the outside world. What goes in and does not get absorbed into the body will ultimately be eliminated. However, many organisms will find the environment in the gastrointestinal tract to be just what they need to survive and flourish. An intestinal parasitic infection is a condition in which a parasite infects the gastrointestinal tract of humans and other animals, with the parasites typically residing in the intestinal wall. There are 2 types of intestinal parasites. 1. Ailments. These are multicellular and cannot generally multiply in the human body. You can see these large organisms with the naked eye. There are nearly 50,000 different ailment species, including flatworms and roundworms. Flatworms include flukes and tapeworms. Roundworms include pinworms, which are the most common helminth intestinal parasite in the US. Although they thrive and grow in your body, most helminths can't reproduce there. Instead, they lay eggs that exit your body in your feces. The species survive because other people unknowingly come into contact with the eggs and become new hosts. 2. Protozoan parasites. These are single-celled, microscopic organisms that can multiply inside the human body. There are over 10,000 different protozoa species. In the US, the most common include Giardia lamblia, Entamoeba histolytica, Cryptosporidium, and Cyclospora cayetanensis. Like helminths, protozoa spread when you ingest trace amounts of poop that contain the eggs. They commonly spread through contaminated water or fruits and vegetables, but protozoa can also reproduce inside a human host. Most people don't realize how easy it is to get infected with a parasite. Hard, protective cysts that surround the parasite allow a long life cycle and easy transmission. Protozoa are especially easy to pick up via the oral route, as all it takes is one cyst to make it into the mouth for infection to occur. Traveling to countries with underdeveloped sanitation and poor quality drinking water is one way to pick up a parasite, but it isn't the only way. Outside of travel, some of the most common ways you can get parasites are consuming contaminated water. Water sources include public and private drinking water sources, pools, rivers, and lakes. Eating contaminated foods. This includes eating produce washed in contaminated water or grown in contaminated soil. You can get parasites from eating raw or undercooked infected seafood or meats. Touching your fingers to your mouth. Some parasite eggs can survive on surfaces for a long time. If you touch the surface and then touch your mouth, you can get infected. Depending on the parasite, these surfaces include bed linens, pet fur, or even human skin. Walking on contaminated soil barefoot. The larvae of some intestinal worms can enter through your skin if you walk barefoot on the soil they're living in. Swimming. Some parasites thrive in water, and chlorine doesn't kill them all. All it takes is one accidental swallow of water from a public pool, hot tub, or river. Assisting others in personal hygiene like bathing and diaper changes puts you at risk for parasite exposure. That makes daycare centers and nursing homes some of the easiest places to pick up a parasite. Outdoor activities. You can infect yourself with a parasite if you don't wash your hands after outdoor activities like gardening or horseback riding. Intestinal parasitic infections are among the most critical public health problems worldwide. At any given time, they affect over 1 billion people worldwide. Although these infections are predominantly seen in the developing world, they are frequently seen in the developed countries too. People infected with these parasites suffer from significant morbidity and mortality. Whether the culprit is a helminth or protozoa, the most recognizable symptoms of a parasite are digestive problems. Colonization of human gut by certain protozoa or helminths can result in gastroenteritis, an inflammation of the stomach and intestines. The seriousness and length of your symptoms vary with the specific parasite. Unexplained constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating, heartburn, or nausea can be a sign of parasitic infection. Protozoa commonly lead to symptoms like diarrhea, abdominal pain, bloating, nausea, and weight loss. Helminths may cause abdominal pain, diarrhea, and in some cases, obstruction or anemia. Complications happen more often in older people and people who already have serious illnesses. Chronic fatigue or exhaustion. Parasites are tough on your body. They can lead to feelings of fatigue and exhaustion that result in mood changes, depression, personality shifts, headaches, and memory issues with feelings of apathy. Certain intestinal parasites, like Giardia, can actually cause chronic fatigue syndrome that can lead to deficiencies and malabsorption of essential nutrients like iron and B12 in the body. It can lead to feelings of lethargy and tiredness that have no reason and affect your routine to a great extent. Skin diseases and issues. Several intestinal parasites can cause skin disease through various mechanisms, including direct skin penetration, allergic reactions, or systemic spread. They can stimulate the production of immunoglobulin E antibodies produced by the immune system. This can then produce allergic reactions in your body, including skin problems that do not seem to have any source. Skin irritation, mysterious rashes, hives, rosacea, or eczema can be a sign of intestinal parasitic existence. If you are having itching, rashes, and hives without significant improvement even after over-the-counter treatments, it may be something more than a common skin issue. Muscular and joint pain. Several parasites have been associated with causing muscle and joint pain through direct invasion or through the production of inflammatory toxins. Trichinosis, caused by the roundworm Trichinella spiralis, is a well-documented condition that leads to painful, aching muscles and joints, particularly when the larvae migrate into muscle tissue. This infection often results from consuming undercooked or raw meat containing the parasite's larvae. Painful, aching muscles or joints that do not get better with over-the-counter treatments indicate the presence of the intestinal parasite. Anemia. Parasites can eat your red blood cells or lead to loss of blood through the stool, which can cause blood loss and result in iron deficiency anemia. Hookworms are major contributors to iron deficiency anemia due to chronic blood loss in the gastrointestinal tract. Radioisotope studies have shown that heavy hookworm infections can result in daily blood losses of up to 250 milliliters and iron losses of up to 29 milligrams. Lack of satisfaction after meals. Another sign of parasite infection is that you will never feel satisfied or full after meals. This feeling is followed by weight loss. On the other hand, nausea and gas are common symptoms that reduce hunger levels. Many people joke about how they must be having an intestinal parasite if they feel hungry all the time, but this can be a real symptom of parasitic infection. Tapeworms can hatch on your stomach and feed on what you eat, and this means you are always hungry for more. You will not feel satisfied or full even after eating your meals regularly. Bruxism. Grinding your teeth in sleep also indicates the existence of parasites in the body. This condition is also known as bruxism. The toxins released by the intestinal parasites can lead to anxiety. These toxins interact with your neurotransmitters, leading to mood swings, nervousness, and grinding of the teeth at night. If you grind your teeth while sleeping or wake up with clenched teeth in the middle of the night, you may be suffering from bruxism. Insomnia. Several intestinal parasites have been associated with insomnia and excessive daytime sleepiness, primarily through mechanisms involving inflammation, disruption of sleep cycles, and interference with neurotransmitter production. You will find a disturbance in your sleeping patterns without noticing anything different in your regular habits.
Imagine discovering that the real power to heal has been inside you all along. Introducing Unlock Your Health Potential. This groundbreaking guide reveals how to move beyond chasing symptoms and instead uncover the true root causes behind your fatigue, mood changes, chronic aches, and other long-standing conditions, so you can finally experience the lasting relief and vitality you deserve. This book is a treasure trove of practical information. It offers the guidance and confidence you need to take charge of your well-being, break out of the vicious cycle of declining health, and rebuild the vibrant life you deserve.
To summarize, a parasite is an organism that lives on or in a host organism and gets its food from, or at the expense of its host. This relationship is a form of symbiosis, where the parasite benefits while the host is harmed, either directly or indirectly. Parasites can be microscopic, such as protozoa, or visible to the naked eye like worms. They range in size from tiny, single-celled organisms to large worms that can grow up to 2 meters long, exploiting their host's draining resources, sucking the life out of the body. That's what parasites do by definition. Intestinal parasites are small organisms that can live in the human gut, causing various symptoms and health issues. Many organisms will find the environment in the gastrointestinal tract to be just what they need to survive and flourish. Intestinal parasitic infections are among the most critical public health problems worldwide. At any given time, they affect over 1 billion people worldwide. Although these infections are predominantly seen in the developing world, they are frequently seen in the developed countries too. Common symptoms of intestinal parasitic infections include digestive problems, chronic fatigue, skin diseases and issues, muscular and joint pain, anemia, lack of satisfaction after meals, teeth grinding, and insomnia. If you are experiencing unexplained constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating, heartburn or nausea, skin irritation, mysterious rashes, hives, rosacea, or eczema, painful, aching muscles or joints that do not get better with over-the-counter treatments, a disturbance in your sleeping patterns without noticing anything different in your regular habits, or you were diagnosed with anemia or bruxism, or you never feel satisfied or full after meals, your body might be struggling with a parasitic infection. Remember, suppressing a symptom may ease your suffering and help in the immediate moment, but it never gets to the underlying cause. This approach does not take into account your body's natural self-healing mechanisms and causes long-term dysfunction. Thus, it is best to think why, how, and mechanism of various conditions, rather than focusing on the condition itself. Looking for tips and strategies on how to confirm and resolve this root cause? Our book, Unlock Your Health Potential, offers a comprehensive guide for how to confirm, address, and resolve the 24 major root causes discussed in this video series. For immediate actions you may take now to kickstart your healing journey, check our Master Your Health in 8 Weeks program. We hope you enjoyed and benefited from this short video. For a list of supporting references and resources, check this video description below. Please remember to like and share this video. May you achieve your health goals and experience joy, resilience, and optimal health.